The path she walked was dark and thick with thorns, the air heavy with uncertainty. The sounds of wild animals echoed around her, but she pressed on with determination. Then, suddenly, a giant python slithered into her path, blocking her way. Welcome to my Africa Folktale Diaries. Before we dive into this inspiring tale of Aduke, the courageous girl, don't forget to subscribe so you never miss a single story from the African Folktale Diaries. In a village nestled by the mighty Niger River, lived a young girl named Aduke. Aduke was the only child of Queen Moremi, born after many years of longing. Her mother was the first wife to King Sukomi, and although the second wife had 3 sons, it was Aduke who held the heart of the village. Though only 12 years old, Aduke possessed a fierce spirit and a heart full of bravery. One fateful year, the rains failed. The river shrank, the crops withered, and the villagers grew desperate. They consulted the oracle, who spoke a chilling truth. Only royal blood can summon the rains. The task must fall upon the young ones from the royal family. They must fetch water from the sacred spring deep within the Forbidden Hills, where even the bravest adults have never dared. The king's 3 sons tried, but none returned with the water. The villagers were filled with fear, as there were no more princes. The village was on the brink of despair when Aduke, with unwavering courage, stood up. She offered to take on the perilous journey, knowing the people needed her. Some villagers laughed, others frowned in disbelief, while a few marveled at her resolve. Finally, King Sukomi, seeing no other choice, agreed, though the second wife scoffed, certain that Aduke would never return. She secretly wished for Aduke's failure, believing that the girl's death would rid her of a rival. Aduke's mother begged her not to go, but Aduke's heart was set. She knew her people's survival depended on her. With only a small calabash and a necklace of beads passed down by her grandmother, she set off at dawn, her mind focused on the task ahead. The path she walked was dark and thick with thorns, the air heavy with uncertainty. The sounds of wild animals echoed around her, but she pressed on with determination. Then, suddenly, a giant python slithered into her path, blocking her way. Aduke's heart raced, but she gathered her courage and spoke gently. "I come with respect, seeking only water to save my people." The python, its golden eyes gleaming, paused and then offered her 3 paths. One path was filled with sharp rocks and stones. The second was adorned with beautiful, fragrant flowers. The third path was clean and clear, the easiest to walk. Aduke pondered for a moment before choosing the rocky path. The python, recognizing her wisdom, slithered aside, allowing her to pass. With the calabash in hand, Aduke ventured deeper into the hills, where the sacred spring awaited. When she reached the spring, the water shimmered in the morning light, as if it had been waiting for her. She filled her calabash, knowing in her heart that she had made the right choice. Quickly, she made her way back to the village. As Aduke returned, the skies, which had been heavy with clouds, opened up, and rain began to pour down. The villagers erupted in joy, chanting her name, Aduke, the wise and courageous child who saved us all. The moral of the story is: true bravery is not the absence of fear, but the strength to face it and make the right choice, no matter how difficult the journey may seem. If you enjoyed Aduke's story, please like, comment, and subscribe. More magical African tales await you every week.